definitely something to be said about decorating a home with thrifted decor. And so I want to share with you today some of my favorite thrifted or Facebook Marketplace items that I have in my home, from home decor to furniture pieces. First of all, why should we decorate with secondhand decor and furniture pieces? Well, I believe that a collected home has more character. It tells a story of what other people had with items they have loved and gotten rid of so that you can love them too. They are more affordable, and the way this economy is going, affordability I think is super important. We need to be budget friendly, we need to watch our pennies and just be aware of what we are spending. And with secondhand furniture and decor, that can help out. And oftentimes you can find secondhand decor pieces and furniture that are in super great condition, and they are a quarter of the cost of buying brand new. It's also really handy to buy secondhand when you have children. So our furniture pieces and our couches in particular, let's say, if they get a mark on it, if they get spilled on, I'm not going to throw a big fit about it. I'm not going to be frustrated that I spent thousands of dollars on this new couch and now it has a massive stain on it. It's just the way it is with kids sometimes. As much as you want them to be cautious, it happens. And so I think it's important to know then when kids get older, or if you want, you can just rotate them out. And that's another thing too with secondhand decor and pieces and clothes, that if you want to redonate and buy something different, you didn't spend $500 on a side table or something that you really didn't end up loving. So it's just a nice way to be able to rotate items out sooner if you want. Not to say there isn't something about buying new. I definitely have bought new pieces, especially in our bedroom makeover that I shared recently. We bought a new rocking chairs because it was just so much more comfortable, and I knew I wanted something that would be fitting for that space. And searching for hours and hours on Marketplace or at a garage sale just wasn't feasible. So not to say new isn't bad, but if you don't have the money set aside for that, definitely go secondhand. So let's get up, let's go around the house, and I'm going to share with you just some pieces and some places where I have some of my favorite thrifted or secondhand or garage sale find pieces. So honestly, some of my favorite pieces are my ironstone platters and my vintage crocks and pitchers. These are ones I find and collect and just use throughout my home as home decor. I also put multiples of them in my antique booth that I have because when I go garage sailing, if I find one, I'll pick it up. So like this platter, for instance, I've had for a while, and people often come into my home and ask, do your platters tell a story, or your crocks, are they your grandma's? I'm like, no, just found them at a thrift store. Not to say I don't have some pieces from my grandparents, but these are just ones that I love, especially in that farmhouse cottage decor style that I am drawn to. So those are pieces that I love and use all throughout my home, especially in the summer months with fresh cut flowers. And so I'm moving into my kitchen, and my table is one that I have fallen in love with. It was a $25 Facebook Marketplace find. We got rid of an antique, which was so sad. That was before the phase of when I actually knew what antiques were. It was my grandmother's drop leaf table that we used to have in our kitchen. And we got this table, which was just a $25, like I said, Marketplace find, but it fits our family well. When company comes over, it suits having company. We just throw in all our odds and end chairs and put people at this lovely $25 table. It has 2 more leaves to put in, so it really does expand. It makes our kitchen space a little small, but we live in a 950 square foot home, so small and cozy is the vibe I give off anyways. But this table works well. It's an extra workspace, and it just really fits in our kitchen. I'm sticking in the kitchen because my cast iron skillets, I leave them out on my stovetop because we use them multiple times a day. I have 3 or 4, but I leave out these 2 because they fit our family right now with the size we need. And so those were awesome garage sale finds, like $15 for one and actually free for another one that was handed to me from when we left living at a Christian camp where my husband used to work multiple years ago. So those are amazing, so useful, and you can't go wrong with cast iron. Just want to quickly mention a few more platters that are in our kitchen above my coffee espresso machine and Berkey water filter. So I'm stepping into our bedroom now, and I love these thrifted hats for home decor. I shared my bedroom reveal video, as I mentioned earlier in this video, and these hats were all thrift store finds or garage sale finds, each one not being over $2 or $3 a piece, or less than that, to be honest. And it's just a nice way to add some texture to a room, and especially in the summer months, I hang hats on my accordion hangers out in the living area, one by our back door so I can wear it if I need to go out gardening. And so I really have loved collecting these thrifted summer hats, and actually a few of them are more for just everyday wear for a man as well, that I've kind of just changed out and took the ribbons off and stuff like that. So those hats are some of my favorite home decor pieces that I have found secondhand. So I'm going to turn you around and show you our antique dresser that I picked up multiple years ago. Well, here we are in my room on the other side looking at the dresser, and this is a 3-drawer dresser and definitely an antique, as the sides of the dresser, they have that connected wood section, so there's no nails on that part, and it's just a beautiful antique piece. I love the handles and the dark wood color, and it was, I believe, a $40 or $60 Facebook Marketplace find. And I believe it'll be one that just stands the test of time. It'll stay with us in wherever we live. If we're in this house forever, or if we move, it's coming with us. The best part about this dresser is it had a mirror that came with it, and we ended up using that mirror in our bathroom renovation as the vanity mirror because I added some old with new look in there. So let's head to the bathroom and I'll show you the mirror. Alright, so I'm kind of standing in an awkward position because our bathroom is so small. My hands are touching the wall on the wall. But here is the mirror. It has some beautiful character up at top. It's that same wood color, and I just think it adds such a beautiful touch to our renovated bathroom. And I love having this mirror here. I am not missing the storage that used to be up on top with a medicine cabinet style storage. I like having this old mirror with a new vanity and some of the other additions we have in our bathroom. So that mirror was a great find with that dresser, and I will honestly just be loving these pieces forever. And if you want to see that bathroom reveal video, I'll put it in the description box for you to check out as well. So let's head back to the living space to talk about some other decor. But before that, let me turn you just a second. So there is an ironstone pitcher up here where I have some full flowers next to some of my real garden flowers that I talked about earlier, the ironstone pitchers and platters that I love decorating with in my home. This basket is one of my favorite baskets I have found. We use it next to our TV where my grandpa's old army trunk is that we have our TV on, to store books. Now it does come with a lid, and we sometimes put the lid on. But to be honest, we're getting books out of there all the time for our girls, so we really don't keep the lid on very often. But I love that it has a handle, not that we ever really pick it up either, it just sits here. But the decor, I love wicker in my home, having wicker baskets, and baskets are a great way, as I've mentioned before, to collect pieces but add a nice aesthetic. So this was a $2 garage sale find, like the best find ever. And I hope this basket lasts a very long time, because when my girls get out of these littler kid books, I will use it for whatever else we need when we start potentially doing homeschooling things. If I need to move it and put blankets in it, whatever. It is one of my favorite baskets, I believe, that I have ever found. And it's just beautiful. I love the lid, and so baskets are a great thrifted and second-hand find for my home decor. All right, lastly, friends, are throw pillows. I love finding secondhand throw pillows or pillow inserts. At first, it seemed kind of disgusting to be using other people's pillows and throw pillows because, you know, their fingerprints are all over it. They may have laid their head on it. You didn't know what could be on it. But if you wash them, they are just fine. So most of my pillows or pillow inserts are secondhand, and I just rotate out the covers because this one is a thrifted pillow with a thrifted cover, and this one is a new pillow actually, and this one is completely secondhand. On our bed, there's secondhand pillow inserts and secondhand pillows on the other furniture pieces in here, and they're all so easy to find. I love the down-filled, and those are great to find at garage sales. So I just think they're a great way to change out your decor on a budget. It's crazy how expensive new pillows can be. So finding them thrifted or secondhand and giving them a good wash, maybe putting a little stain remover on a spot, you look like you might have a brand new throw pillow. This, for instance, 50 cents. So friends, I hope you enjoyed just kind of touring my home of some of my thrifted decor and how I have placed them in my home and what I love about it. If you aren't shopping secondhand or thrifted or garage sales, please think about doing so. It's just a great way to find some lovely pieces. If you haven't subscribed yet either as well, I'd love to have you join my YouTube community here. I do these type of videos, homemaking, motherhood, and simple, and of course thrifted living. So click that subscribe button and bell notifications if you are subscribed so you don't miss a video that I put out every Tuesday and Friday. All right, I will talk with you in my next video.